So, hello everybody. I uh, I sat down this morning and checked YouTube, and one of the things that showed up was this Heroes of YouTube video. It's about a minute and a half long, and I definitely suggest you guys check this thing out. Um, Gosh, this seems like a really bad idea to me. Uh, so I'm not in this to make money. I'm not on YouTube to be like all hyper political or anything. It's hard not to, believe it or not, for me, because I definitely have opinions. But this is such a bad click idea. It's not even funny. I when I go to the video, the first thing that I notice is that there's like a million unlikes on the video, which is never a good sign. I haven't even read the comments on it or commented myself. I just watched the video. So, I mean, maybe you want to pause this and watch the video to know exactly what I'm talking about. But a couple weeks back, YouTube decided to, and I've hit the monetize button on the YouTube thing. I'm not even expecting to get like uh, a nickel out of the whole thing. But apparently, as far as I care, if you cuss, if you have inappropriate content, your videos will be demonetized, which is like a whole nother concept of how these YouTube people should be getting paid, in my opinion, as a regular YouTube watcher. Oh, but there's a lot of talk about whether that's censorship, and I think what the real scary thing about it is if you consider YouTube a type of printing press that allows you to get information to a large amount of people. Um, they're basically saying we don't want to give money to people with unpopular ideas, and that's the community that is worried about getting hurt. I'm not sure I know a lot of motorcyclists on YouTube that do their YouTube thing. They make money off of this and they cuss. And uh, are they going to stop making YouTube videos? I have no idea. Are they going to go to Patreon? They should probably consider it if they haven't already. Um, but what it brings into play is Americans are very different than the rest of the world, apparently, and this is including France and Germany and even the UK. Our freedom of speech is supposed to be very protected, and the people that protect that freedom of speech not only is every American, but it's also the government. Now, what happens when speech and all outlets, all printing presses, um, are governed by a terms of service with a murky community standards? And what we see here with YouTube is just some absolutely horrific stuff. I mean, it's a minute and 30 seconds, and the deeper I got into it, the worse it got. Um, this is really going to be pulling in the people that are, you know, assholes. I mean, these are going to be the people that want to flag other people's speech. These are the people that are going to want to flag unpopular speech. And it looks like they're giving them a crazy amount of power. A couple things that just blew me away, though. I mean, we're talking about a crazy amount of power. I'm looking at this video, And in the video, watch it, they flag 3 videos, one right after another, and I've never had a video flag that I know of. Um, but I think that's the end of your channel, right? I mean, yeah, that's the end of your channel. 3 videos, or at least you're on suspension for a long time. I don't know, but it seems like way too much power to yield to somebody who gets that power by flagging fucking videos. Um, what was the other thing? They're talking about these heroes being able to go in and govern the discussions on other people's videos, basically flag people's comments. This is so this is going to be terribly powerful to some Uber fans out there, right? Let's say that you're really into Do It with Dan and you just don't like Rev Bomb. Who knows, right? And you become this hero of YouTube. You make it to level 4 um, by flagging fucking videos, going out on the internet looking for shit to flag and reasons to flag it. And now all of a sudden you just use that power to go into Dan's shit and just start turning off comments that are RevBomb supporters. You know, it's an unacceptable. It's I think a lot of people will hear this and they'll be like, "Oh, I don't know about that." It's an unacceptable consequence of this is what it is. And they don't even talk about being able to contact people from at YouTube until you're a certain level, and by then you can already moderate other people's channels and flag their videos, mass flag. I can only assume that that means that you could just go through like 10 videos that you don't like. And there's a lot of videos on YouTube that are factual that need to be out there. There's a lot of stupid stuff, but you know, I, I look at it this way. What if people start going through and they start flagging wheelie videos, right? And then all of a sudden there's no wheelie videos on YouTube, and every time a channel pops up where somebody's doing wheelies, somebody who is just an ass hat in the motorcycle community and is just, super safety, is just flagging videos. But he's a hero. He's a hero of YouTube. He can do it. And all he has to do is say, well, this is against the law and it's putting other people in danger. Um, all of a sudden, that content is now gone from YouTube, right? And that's just one example. So this whole concept of terms of service replacing free speech is kind of scary in the digital age, and that's something that I'm definitely going to be watching. Um, you know, but this heroes idea of taking that community standard and letting some semi-anonymous community decide content for everybody else is just insane. Bad ideas are supposed to be voted down. That's why you have a dislike button. Um, Holy cow. And, you feed into the other stories like the stuff coming out of Europe where YouTube and Twitter and Facebook are all on board with the European government gaining, you know, basically super user access to data and then going and most of the time not arresting, but literally going to people's houses and harassing them about what they've posted on the internet. It's become a very, very dangerous idea to just let people do this. So I just thought I'd throw this out there. Um, see what sticks. Have a good day, guys.